Hi, Joan Burge again, founder of Live a Big Life. Welcome to Big Life Moments, where I share with you life-changing inspirational principles from my book, Give Yourself Permission to Live a Big Life. In today's Big Life Moment, I want to talk to you about being a victor over your circumstances instead of a victim. We all have those times when we just want to crawl under the rug and never come out. I want to share another story with you. It happened several years ago when my office was broken into. What had happened was I was traveling and actually giving the speech of my life to a large corporation that I had waited years to obtain business from. So it was a big deal. While I was gone, my executive assistant was in my office, and at that time, it was really just the two of us in our office. The office was robbed while she had gone to lunch that day. I got a phone call during the day while I had been giving my big speech with a voice message that my office had been robbed and my assistant had quit and was not going to come back at all. Well, I finished my speech as well as I could and would, and I came back to Las Vegas the next day. I had to show up and go to my office. Well, I was petrified. I had never been the victim of a robbery, and it is a very eerie feeling. I felt like someone was watching me. But I had to get into my office. I had a business to run. I had clients calling. I had responsibilities, and I had no equipment. Everything was robbed. The printers, the computers, everything. So I was sitting in my office, scared to death, feeling like someone was still watching me. And I wanted to go home. It was early afternoon, and I really wanted to leave. I just didn't feel good at all. At that time, my sister Gina happened to call me and was talking to me, and I was telling her about how I was feeling, and she said, "Why don't you go home?" And I said, "Because I can't. I can't let this fear get to me. I can't let this fear swallow me up. I have to be the victor over this. I am not going to be the victim." That isn't the only experience that has happened to me over all the years. I had a lot of devastating experiences. After September 11th, my business took a hard hit, and I was that close to closing my doors after 10 years of hard work. Well, what I've noticed for me is, yes, I am in shock at first, and I feel like a victim, and I might feel like a victim for several days, but then I am determined that I am going to be the victor over my circumstance. I know that you have a lot of things that happen to you in your life as well, and you might feel like the victim at first, but my message is, don't let the victim go on and on. You are not a victim only if you choose to be. We have a choice, and I want you to choose to be the victor over your circumstances. If you like this message, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends on Facebook and LinkedIn. Together as women, we will live a big life.